Hello everybody. Today we're gonna continue with our playlist and let's create here a new party. And at this new part I'm gonna talk about the three-tangent feature that do not exist here on FreeCAD. Well, let's begin creating a sketch on YZ plane and look for the center red rectangle command. Select the origin point and let's put here with tab key you can change the value here for 50 and here for 150. Okay, leave the sketch and look for pad command. You can put here 50 and activate the symmetry to plane feature. Press OK, and that's it. What I was talking about is the three-tangent fillet feature that do not exist at this version of the FreeCAD. I don't know which version you guys are using, but if you want to create a three-tangent feature at this face here, you won't be able to use the edge fillet command. Why? If you try to create here, for example, we need to create here a fillet of 25, but the command does not allow you to create 25. What is the best solution? Because if you put here 25, you won't be creating a three-tangent fillet. Okay, it won't be a parametric feature. So instead of using the fillet command, we're going to create a sketch. You guys can select here the sketch command and select the YZ plane. And we're going to create here a feature like that. I want to create here two circles. First, click here, view section. Right, okay. Two circles at the same center. And I want you guys to create now a line like that. Try to create the line and at the same angle that I'm creating here. Look for trim command and okay, we cut here some unnecessary lines and curves. And right now I want you guys to click here on tangent or collinear command. Select this and this line. Okay, now they are collinear. And use coincident command, constraint command. Select this line and this point. Okay, now we have this profile here. And before continue with the dimensions and the other things, I want you guys to do something first. And select this profile and copy. Control C. Tap Control C on keyboard. Control C. Now I want you guys to leave the sketch. I want you guys to create a new sketch uh, at XY plane. And here, Control V. You can paste here. Okay. Let's just leave this profile and this sketch for now. Leave here and go back to sketch 1 and let's continue with this profile. I want you guys to project here, create external geometry. We're going to create some projections here, and if you If you can, I ask you to move the profile more inside of our part. And let's create some tangent relations here. Select the tangent command, select this curve, this line, this curve, this line. Whoa, better move it here. If you need to move a little, maybe we'll make things easier to the command to perform the tangent relation. Okay, now constraint, coincidence constraint, select this point, select this curve, and to finish here you can use horizontal vertical constraint. Okay, that's it. You can confirm this sketch. You can go to pocket command and right here on type change to true all and activate the symmetric plane feature, and that's it. A three tangent fillet here. That's the way you can change the values of the party, but the three tangent fillet condition will be there. And let's do the same thing with the sketch 2. If you guys could move here, it would be easier to the command to create the relations that we need. Let's create some projections here. Create 3 projections and go to tangent command again. Let's create the tangent relation here with the 3 lines and our arc. And let's create here the coincidence between this point and this curve and horizontal relation here. That's it. You can confirm this cat. You can go on pocket command, true all, symmetric to plane. Okay, that's it. We're doing fine here. Now let's create a hole inside of the part. And go to sketch command, select YZ plane, and I'm going to try to do something similar. I'm not going to complete the sketch. I'm going to create a little of the profile here and copy before finishing. Um, I will explain later. Okay, let's create here a circle, and I'm going to create here a profile here, 3 lines. Let's use the command trim. Okay, now create another line here. If you create the midpoint condition here, it's okay, but I'm gonna just create a coincident relation here with this point and this line. I will create the midpoint by myself. And before continue, let's change here for construction, and let's create now the symmetry condition that I was talking about. Go here on constraint symmetry, select this point, and then you can click on this line. Okay, if you guys try to move here, you see that this 2 point will be uh, symmetric with a symmetrical relation, but those two on the other side won't. Instead of creating symmetric relation here, I'm going to just create here some perpendicular relations. Go to constraint perpendicular, select this line and this line, and same thing here, this line and this other line. Okay, if you guys do that, now will be similar to this 2 point here. Will have a similar condition, what will be a symmetric relation. Okay, now let's create here some dimensions between these two lines. Here will be 5. And right here I need a diameter, but FreeCAD wants you guys to create a radius. No radius. I want diameter. Okay, go to diameter, and right here 30. Okay, 30 millimeters. And before we continue, I want you guys to do the same thing I have done a minutes ago. So go here, select the profile, copy, leave the sketch. I want you guys to create a new sketch on XY plane, and right here, paste. Okay, I'm gonna move a little closer to that part. Okay, but don't worry about this right now. Just leave the sketch and go back to sketch 3. Right here on sketch. Why I'm doing this? Uh, I have created this very same part at CATIA V5 last week, and if I need to change the copy and change sketch from my screen, we could use the sketch positioning command, but we do not have this on FreeCAD. FreeCAD have its limitations, but if you guys uh, pay attention for that details that I mentioned here in this video, you you will gain some time instead of losing. I have to create from zero all the sketch again. Okay, right here let's create a projection here with this curve. And if you guys using a constant on two curves, they will be on concentricity relation. There will be a concentricity relation here. That's what I want. And let's create a distance from this point of this line to that curve. Right here you can put 10. Okay. And our profile have size but do not have angle, do not have direction. So in this case, I'm just going to use constraint here, horizontal, vertical constraint. Okay, we're done here. Confirm your sketch modifications. Go to pocket, through all, submit to plane. That's it. Okay, now let's do the same thing on sketch 4. You guys can go here on projection command. We use coincidence commands to select the two curves. Okay, now they are in the same center. And create here distance from this point or this line to this curve. 10, enter. And instead of making vertical relation, let's suppose you guys want something different. Let's suppose you guys prefer an angle. I could put an angle here, of course, and change the value. But in this case, I just want a vertical line. So instead of put a value here, I put 0. If you guys want to change in the future the angle, just look for this angle here and you can change, okay? But for now, that's what I want. You can confirm the modifications and go to pocket comments and you know what to do. That's it. It's not over yet. I need you guys to create a new pocket here. How are you gonna do that? Let's create a sketch on XY plane, a new sketch on XY plane, and I'm gonna create section, view section here. And what I want to do, let's create here center-edged rectangle. First, I'll create the first dimension here, from here to here. There'll be 5. And what I need to do right now, I need to do something here. I need to create uh, the a reference from start and end of the profile here. How I'm supposed to do that? I want to create some projections here. But, for example, I cannot, it's not like a JV5 when I can create a projection of a whole of a cylindrical face. So what I'm supposed to do right now, I recommend you guys to use the sketch from the other package. Um, sketch tree, yes. Will be on my case will be this sketch tree. So what I'm going to do right now, how I'm supposed to fix this line, I'm going to create a projection here of this line here. Then it will appear this point, and with this point I can create here the coincidence relation. Coincidence, oops, sorry, wrong comment. Oh boy, sorry. No, 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 no. I could put zero here, but instead of that I will, it's here, coincidence relation. Good. And I'm supposed to do that on the other side. If you guys try to use this command here at this curve, do not appear the intersection point here, appear other points that do not interest me. Do not want these points here. Well, just keep that. How can I resolve that? You can go back on sketch tree and create a point here. You can go in point command and create a point here. This point is not fixed yet. Let's create a coincidence here between this point and the horizontal axis. Okay, now I can go back on sketch tree, and I'm already seeing that point. It's right here. Just use the projection command and try to select this point. You see? Now we can create some dimensions here. I want to create 2 dimensions here. I want to create between this point and this line will be 10. Mm, this looks bad. I erase the point. Oh boy. Well, I create a line here just to resolve the problem that I created. Hope you guys do not need to do that. Let's continue. I'm going to create a dimension between this line and the vertical axis. I know I cannot create this reference here, so this the dimension, so I'm going to put as reference. Just press OK, and reference won't will always show the result of the other dimension. Okay, uh, let's go here to pockets. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Let's create a new sketch, this time on YZ plane. Select center, center rectangle. 5, and look for the scat. Well, in my case, will be the scat 4. Check out the scat that should be on the side of our part, and you can go on projection command, try to select this line, and you can create coincident relation between this point and this line. Oh boy, sorry, wrong command. Okay, and maybe if another day I try to create this intersection, this projection here, and the point appear at this side of my profile, but right now it did not happen. What is good because when this kind of thing happens, we can correct the profile. Let's create a point, the very same point that I create in the other in the other profile. You can use coincidence constraint here to fix this point. Go back to sketch 6, and I'm seeing the point. Just go to projection command, select the point, and now we can create our dimensions. I want to create here distance between the point and the line 10, and another constraint, another relation, another dimension here just to have as reference. Okay, okay, everything is green. Go confirm, go to pocket command, through all symmetric plane, and that's it. Good. Let's go to draft. Let's create some draft here. Change the command to check draw commands. Go to the workbench here. Change the workbench here, and go here to insert page using template. I'm gonna use the A3 landscape advanced, and let's create some views here. Select body, go to insert view, and try to change here the direction. I'm going to use this face as my front main view, and I want you guys to oops, sorry, I want you guys to create also a isometric view here. You can use this one. Just press OK, and let's put this one here. Let's create a section view. Go here, go select the view, and go here on section view. I need a horizontal section view, and just press OK. Before I continue, let's change the scale. You can go here and the scale, select the page, our page here, and the scale here you can put half. Okay. Now let's create here some dimensions. Ah, yes, let's create the center lines before. You can select here, center line. You can select here, center line. And you can select these two lines here and also create a center line between two lines. With the extend line command, you can increase the length of the center lines of your draft. Just click on the center line and click here on the command. Just a little bit, okay? Don't need too much. Now we can create some dimensions here. Look for diameter command. Oops, select before and then go to diameter command. I'm forgetting to do something. You guys need to update the template on our screen. You can go here on this command and just press OK. Okay, that's it, guys. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next video.